my name is Nory. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install these new headset caps, which is a special feature of the Norco Aurum. So basically what it does is it pulls your entire front end closer, which is what I'm going to be doing, or you can pull it farther away. So how these go, they go right here. So you can see the one that's in here. Right now it's in the middle position, so it's not really close or really far. I'm gonna be pulling it closer today. And then there's also one that goes under there. So how I'm gonna be installing these is this one here, just like that. And this one down here, just like down there. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first step is to remove this crown right here. So this is held on by 3 screws. It's held on right here, and right here. So in order to get a piece in here, obviously this has to come off, and this is tied to the handlebars with these 2 screws. So when I take this top crown off, the whole handlebars will just come off, which is kind of cool. So you're gonna need a 4mm Allen, and we're just gonna loosen these 3 screws here, here, and here. I think we should redo that part. I forgot to mention, one of the things you're going to be needing to also loosen is this screw right here that's holding on to your stem cap. So it's actually 4. I just took off my caps that were on here, and depending on how high you like your handlebars, it's probably different for everyone, but make sure that you put this on the same way how it was. So I'm going to make sure that I keep all of, when I put it back together, I need to make sure that these ones were on the top, and then I have one on the bottom. So I'm just going to make sure that I keep these in separate piles. So right now I'm just taking off this plate, but it's kind of hard to get off, so you just need to rock left and right until you get it all the way to the top, and there we go. So then we can just remove our last, if you have any down there, make sure those don't get mixed up. Got it. Okay, so this here is the one I just pulled off. You can see how the circle is in the middle, and then you can see how much closer it's actually gonna bring my bars. So when you have these headset caps, one of them is thinner than the other one. So for me, the thinner one was on the top, like up here. So I need to make sure that I don't put my thick one here. I need to make sure my thin one's here. If you want your bars closer, it's gonna be this way, because that puts a block here, so it pulls it this way. And then if you want them farther, it would just be this way.
There's the old one there. Oh yeah.
You can see the difference. I'm just gonna apply a little bit down here. One other thing you should always check is your bearings, because bearings can get really bad sometimes pretty quickly. So how you do this is you're just gonna hold it on the outside and put your finger on the inside, and then you can just feel it. If it's really slow or there's like any lumps in it, you can just take it out. So just gonna pop it in there. Now we're just going to install this. So it's kind of hard to wiggle on there, but just, this is your headset, so just make sure it's nice and secured. So now we're just gonna install our bars back on. So line it up and then do the same motion you did to take it off. Just go back and forth.
Forgot your spacer on the bottom.
Don't do that. Before you put your bars on, make sure that if you had any spacers below, you put them back on, otherwise your handlebars will be at the wrong height. I have a lot on the top because I like my bars low, but make sure that your headset is at a right tightness. So how you do this is you're gonna squeeze the front brake, and you can feel it right here where you just installed your cup, and then you can just rock back and forth. And mine is very loose, so that's this one right here. I'm just gonna tighten it a little bit until we get it to a perfect tightness. That feels good. If it's too tight, your bearings that we just checked in there are going to get squeezed and they're gonna get broken or damaged. But if it's too loose, obviously your front half could just kind of fall off. So we're just gonna torque these down and be done. It's just so much shorter. It feels so good.